Hey guys, welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, we're talking the perfect cleanser. My top 10 cleanser recommendations for 2025. And this year, I think is the year where people are willing to listen. For the past 5 years, Cetaphil and CeraVe have really dominated the cleanser market. And I think that's a shame because whilst there's nothing wrong intrinsically with their products, they were never the very best cleansers on the market. I feel that tide has started to shift. If you look at a lot of the recommendations from content creators that were formerly obsessed with brands like CeraVe, they're now broadening their horizons. And I think this is going to be a good thing for our skin. There are some amazing cleansers out there and there's some amazing price points to go with them. So I wanted to pull together my very favorite recommendations so that if you're in the market to explore cleansers, maybe pick a new one up for your routine, hopefully this is the video for you. Sit back, relax, let's talk the world's best cleansers. Now in today's video, I'm super excited because today we're actually kicking off Skincare Week here on the channel. This is a week that I run in July every single year here on the channel where I increase the upload frequency from every other day to daily. A full week of back-to-back videos, which I always look forward to filming, but I always ask for your help and advice. That's a lot of content to film, so if there's anything in particular that you'd like to see in terms of a video that would help you with your own skincare routine, sound off in the comments section below and drop your suggestions, because I really would love to hear from you guys. Hopefully you'll be here with me all the way through this week. I always look forward to engaging with you each and every single day. So if you're as excited for Skincare Week as I am, let me know by dropping the heart emoji down in the comments and let me know if you're going to be here for the full 7 days. Now I've got a lot to get through in today's video, so I think it's time we just cut that waffle and delve straight on in. Now in today's video, we're going to break it into the various different styles of cleanser. So there's something here truly for everyone. We're going to start with those elegant oil cleansers, move on to those beautiful balm cleansers, touch on some exciting innovative cream cleansers, and then finish everything off with some refreshing gel cleanser recommendations. I've left timestamps down in the description box below, so if you prefer one style of cleanser over another, use those timestamps to navigate your way through the video. I've also linked all of the products mentioned today, so if you want to check out the reviews, the price point, or make a purchase, all those links are down in the description box for your convenience. But let's kick things off with some oil cleanser recommendations. I think oil cleansers are amazing if you need something heavy duty. If you're wearing water resistant makeup, you're wearing multiple layers of sunscreen, you really need an oil cleanser to break all that down to help remove it from the skin. And I've got 2 recommendations that I want to sing the praises of and shout about today. Now up first is a product that I think most of you will be familiar with because I've fangirled about it an awful lot on the channel, and that's the non-buzzing glutathione oil cleanser. This is beautiful. Not only does it smell so uplifting and spa-like, but it genuinely packs a punch when it comes to melting away anything that's sitting on the skin and giving you a little glow up in the process. If you work this into the skin for say 60 seconds as part of a facial massage, the glutathione in here is really going to get to work to help lift any excess pigment and also help to just brighten and glow up the skin. I love the way it feels. I love the fact that when you rinse it off, you'll have 0 film left on the skin. You know, it's 2025. We don't have time for those oil cleansers that leave that thick residue or, you know, almost like a film that your rest of your skincare has to fight through. We don't want that. We want something that disappears without a trace, taking with it all the SPF and makeup. And this non-buzzing one genuinely delivers. One of my favorites, and I find that this is the oil cleanser I go to time and time again. For my second recommendation, I want to give a shout out to this. This is the Eve Taylor London. This is their Clear Cleanse. They're calling it a pre-cleanser, but really what it is a really robust oil-based cleanser. Now, this is phenomenal, and it's a brand that I'm experimenting with quite a lot at the moment and absolutely loving. If you like your cleanser to have a really invigorating and uplifting scent, something that feels special, luxury, bougie, but doesn't come with that ridiculously high price point, this is the one for you. So this is the 150ml and this retails for £20, which I think is amazing for a really luxury oil cleanser. But my top hack is they actually do a travel size, which is 50ml, and I think that's around £8. I would totally recommend people buy that travel size to take on holiday with them. It's when I'm at the beach that I find that I really accumulate those layers of SPF that really you have to fight to get off the skin. Not with this. Disappears like that. This is like the summer holiday must-have cleanser. It will melt away all the makeup, all the SPF, leaving you with just beautifully fresh skin that isn't stripped or dried. That 50ml size is perfect for a 2-week beach holiday, and so for the price point, I would say whether you buy the large one or the travel size, get this. Keep it in your skincare routine as like a go-to for those days where you just need something a little more heavy duty, and it smells absolutely divine. Now let's shimmy seamlessly on to the balm cleansers. Now there's not a whole lot of difference between a balm and an oil cleanser other than of course the texture. Balm cleansers are solid in form, whereas oil cleansers obviously are oily. And they'll have the same base formulations generally, and they'll do the same thing. So I would say for most people, go for one or the other. If you like the luxury feel of an oil, go for an oil cleanser. If you prefer something that's just easier to apply, doesn't run everywhere, go for a balm cleanser. I'll tend to mix it up a little bit, but balm cleansers are really where my heart and love lies. And always make sure you reach for a balm cleanser that doesn't melt in the heat. It's been super warm here in the UK, and if your balm cleanser is turning into a slushy oil, it's just a bad formulation. So always go for one like these three that I'm going to recommend today that doesn't disintegrate and melt in the heat, because you don't need that from your balm cleanser. Up first is the most affordable option in balm cleansers, and one that I just don't think you can go wrong with. This is the Geek & Gorgeous Mighty Melt. I love this because it's super inexpensive. This is actually a new tub that I've got ready for when my other one ends. And look at this. It's been in the ridiculous heat wave temperatures of the UK, and it's still a balm. It's solid, and that's what you should be expecting. This doesn't have many ingredients in, so it's great if you have very sensitive skin because there's less in here to irritate you, and it will get everything off like that. It just feels so luxurious, and because it is so inexpensive, if you're someone that likes to be lavish with your balm cleansers, you'll get a lot on the skin to really do a massage. This is a great affordable option. It was in last year's best cleanser videos, it's in this year's, and I can guarantee you it'll be in the 2026 one again because I use this more than any other cleanser. Now, there are some other balm cleansers that I definitely have on rotation that I want to talk about. First is the first Korean skincare recommendation today. This is the Orencia Rice Mucin Cleanser. Now, this is a great option for people that like their Korean skincare, like rice, which is quite calming and soothing, but appreciate a more streamlined aesthetic. Look at that. This would look beautiful on your bathroom cabinet, on your vanity, and this is just a really nice product. You get a little scoop here, which I'm quite impressed with myself. Normally I lose these on the first use, but still going strong. You get a scoop so you don't have to put your fingers in here. And in keeping with the price point of that Geek & Gorgeous, also super inexpensive for the amount of product you get. This is one of my favourites. I love their rice serum too. It's just a great skincare line, but this cleanser, definitely a little unsung hero in the Korean skincare market. And then finally, for balm cleansers, let's give a little shout out to this. This is the Allies of Skin Vitamin C and Omega's Cleansing Balm. Now, some of you might think that this looks battered and well used. Well, it is. I always get a little bit fed up when I watch content creators online with their perfect products that you think, have you even used that? It doesn't look like it's been anywhere near a bathroom. Well, when you see battered and loved products like this, you know this has been on my skin, and I'm going to be snipping the top off this soon and getting every last drop out. This is beautiful for people that have hyperpigmentation, dark spots, and discoloration. I want something to kind of elevate their hyperpigmentation routine. You use this as your cleanser and you'll get such a beautiful added benefit of that vitamin C and the other brightening ingredients in here. It hydrates too, so if you have a very dryness prone skin type, this could be your go-to cleanser of choice, and everything is gone with one use. This is heavy duty, but really kind on the skin, and I love the fact that this is cleansing with a purpose. It's got some added ingredients in here, so just make sure that you really work it into the skin for 60 seconds to let that vitamin C and the other brightening ingredients work for you. This isn't the cheapest product that I'm talking about today, but I do have a 20% discount code for this, which I'll also link in the description box, which will bring that price point down a little bit. And this is like my treat, my go-to treat cleanser, because I always feel bougie and luxurious when I use this, and it really packs a punch. Now, shall we talk cream cleansers? I feel that cream cleansers are the unsung heroes of the cleansing world. People are always fixated on either a balm cleanser or a gel cleanser, and they forget that cream cleansers exist. They're kind of a halfway house, but they're also a little bit more than that. I think that cream cleansers are the real elite cleansers in the game, and very few people know about them. So I thought we'll, have a little section on cream cleansers in this video to hopefully explain what they can do and my top 2 recommendations. So cream cleansers have a very creamy consistency when you use them. You want to apply them onto dry skin. That way you can really work that cream in. It feels almost like you're applying a moisturizer, but a moisturizer that never sinks in. Then as soon as you add some lukewarm water, it turns into a real rich emulsion, almost a bit like a gel cleanser, and then you can rinse it away without a trace. They act as a double cleanse in one, because you have that cream, almost oil base to start with, then you've got the built-in gel cleanser as well. I think for people that are streamlining, want a one and done approach to double cleansing, I think cream cleansers are where it's at, and they're super inexpensive. For the quality of cleanse that you're going to get from a cream cleanser, you don't need to break the bank. And my two recommendations are these. First up, this is from my own skincare line. This is the Mad About Skin Cream Velvet Cleansing Wash. It's in the title. Cream, velvet, that's exactly how it's going to feel on the skin. It has the texture of a moisturizer. You work it in, but you'll find it doesn't sink in like a moisturizer. It's not supposed to. It's just breaking apart everything on the skin. Then when you add that lukewarm water, it'll rinse away, taking with it the dirt, the debris, SPF pollution, all gone. This is 200 mils for £10 here in the UK, so it's super inexpensive and will act as a double cleanse 2-in-1. I want everyone to experience a cream cleanser in 2025, because I think a lot of people are missing out and sleeping on their cream cleanser options. And so to incentivize people, I've actually put this for the next couple of days on a buy one, get one free. That way you can either stock up if you want to, get a couple for yourself, or you can get two, share one with a friend, spread the love, and then have one for yourself. All you need to do to get the buy one get one free is to put two in your basket. Then when you get to checkout, one will show as completely free. No code needed, it's all done for you. Same applies if you put four in your basket. When you check out, two will be free, so on and so forth. Whether you keep them for yourself or share the love, I think this is a great way to incentivize people to try a cream cleanser in 2025. Of course, you don't have to go for just my skincare brand. Another great option is this. This is the Ordinary Glycolipid Cream Cleanser, when I can get my words out. Again, it's in the title, Cream Cleanser. This is a beautiful option that has a similar texture to the Mad About Skin one, velvety, creamy, and then when you apply that water, it turns into a gel cleanser and rinses away. This, I think, is going to supercharge the cream cleanser game. When The Ordinary create a product, a lot of other brands follow, and so expect to see a lot of other brands come out with their cream cleansers in the next 12 months, and I'm thrilled about that, because I think the more the merrier. It's probably my favourite style of cleanser. Now, last but by no means least, let's talk about those refreshing gel cleansers. This, I would say, is the most common cleansing type. If you've got super oily skin, then a gel cleanser is going to be a great option for you. If you like to double cleanse, then of course you're going to want to use a gel cleanser as your second step. So these, I think, would work for most people. Up first is this, which is the Remedy for Cleansing. This is a really effective gel cleanser. This, I would say, gets off almost everything that sits on the skin. I think gel cleansers have a bit of a reputation for not being that effective. The old ones in the 90s, they weren't, but modern gel cleansers really do deliver. They can take away water-resistant SPF. They can take away multiple layers of makeup. I think gel cleansers really will get most things off, but they might struggle with things such as waterproof mascara, or if you're wearing very heavy-duty SPF. Everything else should be absolutely fine. And this is one of those new generation gel cleansers that actually delivers. I think this is going to be best for combination and oily skin, because it is ever so slightly drying, which, if like me, you're a grease slick all summer long, that's a good thing. If you have a more dryness prone skin type, probably isn't going to be for you. So bear that in mind. But if you want a real nice gel cleanser that doesn't break the bank, that again delivers real high performance, I think Remedy is where it's at. If you have a dryness prone skin type and you're thinking, there is never going to be a gel cleanser for me, think again. Try the PSA Reset Cleanser. This is phenomenal. It's packed full of Manuka honey, which is really going to hydrate, nourish, calm, and soothe, and so many other hydrators. This is one of those cleansers that actually leaves your skin feeling more hydrated after you've washed it than before. That's almost unheard of in the cleanser market, and so if you have a more dryness prone skin type and you want to have an effective gel cleanser, then the PSA Reset any time. It feels luxurious, it feels elegant, and again, doesn't need to break the bank, which I think is something really special. This is like cleansing with a purpose, particularly if you've got a dryness prone skin type. This is definitely going to be for you. So, there you have it, guys. I'm out of breath, but that is a whistle-stop tour of the best cleansers of 2025. Move over Cetaphil, move over CeraVe, nothing to see here. Other brands have upped their game, and there's some amazing, more affordable options that exist on the market, and I wanted to share them with you in today's video. As I said, today kicks off Skincare Week here on the channel, so make sure you're tuning tomorrow for another video, and one every single day for the next week. I'm super excited to share with you all of the love this week, and so if you're as excited as I am for Skincare Week, make sure to let me know by leaving the heart emoji down in the comment section, and of course share with me any content suggestions that you'd like to see this week. I'm here for you to hopefully help you on your skincare journey. Wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.